And we're back. "10x battery at main location." That should be easy peasy. Power. Yep. Okay. Should those go in the main base? Or the new factory? Maybe they can go on this floor. Nice and tidy, hidden away. Or are they going to get in the way? That is ultimately the question. They could also go down here. But is that terribly ugly? I feel like they're going to get in the way. Maybe not. Maybe not if we are planning to expand. We could always move them. Not the end of the world. It's just to catch up on issues, right? Intermittent power issues. Hopefully they're intermittent. And I could just run them along here. It's going to take up one whole block though. And that's the block I want to go up. What if I do them on the outside edge? I'll do them on the outside edge for now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. They can always be moved, of course. I greatly appreciate that they allowed these to be connected to each other. They didn't have to do that. It just would have been a huge pain in the butt. So I officially have 3,300 megawatt hours on the grid in battery power. That's still only about an hour of power. Should I keep going? Maybe I spread them out. Okay. I said that, and then of course immediately ran out of materials. Okay. That's right. We talked about what? Oh, 150 concrete per minute, I think is what we said. And we wanted to do that. Oh, really? Oops. Why does it feel like this is getting smaller? Probably because there's no recipe down below to anchor it. So part of the reason I moved this is so I could start building a road here. A road over here. That should be good. Of course, I should probably clear these out. I didn't think that was going to let me blow it up, but you know you've gotten lazy in this game when you will waste all the ammunition to prevent having to land your fat chair. I don't really care about these. These are impure. Don't think I care. So I might just cover them up. Do I want to get those? Probably. Can these even be blown up? Yes. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me, you're gonna make me get out my chainsaw? Okay. Good news is, we're just using tractors. Where am I going? The one thing about being on the global grid, it's, I don't know how do you make turns? These things. How am I going to design a turn here? Well, first off, I want to go down. Then it looks like I want to go down further. Like, I want to run diagonally, but the only way I can do that is by doing some jank. How does that look when you're using asphalt? Yeah, it looks pretty janky. I would need like a triangle piece. Let me go look at the store. See if I'm missing anything that would help. Should probably set up some, or ship some more alien DNA. What do I have a lot of? Nothing. Stingers. Got a few stingers. Okay, let's see if we got any more tickets laying around. 3 plus 1, we have 4. Might be enough to buy something if we find what we need. Specials. I don't care about any of this. What do you do with this stuff? Build an office? They don't have any other decorative things. It's not an organization. Not here. Foundations. Inverted. Would this work? God, it would take all of my tickets plus some. This is a ramp, though. So I don't know if it's going to work quite like I'm wanting, but we'll take a look. Come on, give me one more. Okay, I might be able to get one more. Oh, I do not need this anymore. We are so past solid biofuel. We even chip in some of those just to clear out some stuff. We can put that in there probably. Okay. We'll try this, but I just don't think it's gonna be it, but
Go for that extra purchase. Go awesome.
it's like they didn't think about people building roads. Part of me is like, do I even need to build roads? I mean, I've already started building the roads. They're tractors. They don't need roads. It does kind of look very lived in. Alright, so let's get rid of this for a second. See what this looks like. Yeah, the problem is it's a ramp. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Maybe not a problem. Come on, let me... You're not gonna let me snap? Because it's a ramp. It's also a 1 instead of a 2. I think these are 2s. Nope, nope, nope. Waste. Oh, maybe not a waste. I mean, that looks better. No, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I don't know. How do we feel about this? It feels gross. That looks just as good. You know, I'm over it. I'm not going to build roads to everything. I'm just going to build... Well, I guess I needed that, but... I'm just going to build enough to... get over specific obstacles. They are tractors after all. Yep. They are tractors. There's a path. Okay. So, if I want to make 150 concrete per minute, that's 10x. So I need to produce 450 limestone. I don't think I have the... This one's not doing anything. Probably fix that guy's path. Where's the limestone guy? It's right there. I'm gonna get you. See ya. How did you end up down there, bud? I wonder. There you go. Maybe because of this? I feel like he's gonna falter there. Well, again, I just got rid of all this. I don't care if I have to redo that. If his path is elevated and weird. just redo it. It's a new day. We have made a decision that we are okay with tractors being messy out in the field. It's 300, so it's got to... Okay. Yeah, I'll just delete him as well. Copper's fine, but... Wait. Are you my... Nope, that was my copper guy. No, there's copper guy. Okay. So we will finish this ramp. This ramp is also way larger than it needs to be for this specific route. That's fine. This looks like enough ramp, yeah. Okay. So we will go ahead and drop a new tractor. Go ahead and put them right here. Do I even have any fuel? Yes. Okay. We're going to use you to delete some paths. And we're going to start recording a new path. Okay. I think these 4-meter ramps are probably causing me problems. Might want to focus on rebuilding those at some point into 2-meter ramps. Save it. And this is iron ore 2-1. And we'll go ahead and enable. Good luck. Make us proud. Okay, so I can put one Mark II. I'm gonna need some power over there, of course. Oh, that was only a Mark I. You know, I think it's time to build a little bit of an office over here. I'm gonna build it over by the elevator. This could be my corner office. It's gonna include this. You know, one thing I'll say in Factorio is that everything is able to be automated. I don't think these portable miners could be automated. I don't think anything in here could. I mean, I get it. Everything else is pretty much you make one unless you break it or lose it, but these portable miners are not that. Same thing with nutritional inhalers. So maybe I'm overlooking something. Let me look. Nope. So yes, you are not able to automate. Oops, that's not what I wanted either. So yeah, that's a little bit of an oversight, I think. If you really want to, you know, be able to say like, hey, everything is craftable. I should be able to ride this. Oh, I was trying to hold left and that didn't seem to matter. Go through the fart cloud. How is this invalid? It won't let me mine any of this by hand. Oh, it's this. There we go. Right, this should be good. Nope. Okay, I need to... Never seen this. This is also kind of a pain in the butt. Like, why torture people? Make them clear the vein by hand. Maybe torture's a strong word, but... Okay. Ah, missing wires. Let's go ahead and switch. See how this jetpack feels. It's been a while since I've used it. You know, people are saying it's faster, but obviously it's faster for vertical travel, but from getting to point A to point B, I don't know if I see it. I wonder if this game's going to judge me for how many of the local fauna I've killed needlessly. I haven't killed that much, but probably 5 or 6 of those flowery things. 1 or 2 of the giant seal with legs, or whales with legs, I don't know what they are. Where's the power pole on this thing? Over here. Okay, what are you gonna give me? What did I say? I need 150? No, 450. So it's gonna be 240. So I'm gonna need 225 here. 225 on the other one. Okay. I'll need a nice little truck stop. Where should this go? I don't know. I'm cool with it looking sloppy out here. It's like the construction zone. Okay, I'm gonna need some power over here. So this is also gonna need 2. Whoops, I'm out. That's fine. Should probably make this. Attempt to raise this. Is that going down? Yep. Okay. I need power cells. Do I have any in storage? No. It's fine. I'll go to my new executive office to create value out of thin air. Which is what a good executive does. They do it all by themselves. Okay, let's see. I haven't discovered any other purpose for these slugs than cells. I know eventually we get synthetic, but I think that requires like supercomputer or something that we don't have yet. And I know there's still a ton more slugs on this planet. Okay. Look at that train. What a mess. It's right. It'll be fixed soon once those batteries get pumped and I split the track. We'll have more batteries covering this side of the grid. I did, yeah, 225 is fine for those. You think I would have all the belts throughput memorized? Oh. Wait, is this one Imperial? Oh, what a jip. So that's 150. So I need 300 out of this one? That ain't happening. Yeah, it is. Okay. I lied. So we'll go ahead and plop down our new corrector. How you doing? Welcome to the club. You are going to be my limestone guy. But I don't understand why sometimes it allows you to do that and other times it does not. That's probably a risky corner to take like that. If this thing gets off track, it's just gonna fall. I still don't know if I've seen a collision yet, but we know that they'll reset, so if something bad happens, it probably slows them down by like 5 or 10 seconds, I think. I gotta get rid of these 4-meter ramps. This is for sure causing a lot of instability. Mainly going down, overshooting your landing because you had too much speed. So far I haven't really put vehicles to the test of keeping something really important going. Limestone or 2-1. So like if I wanted to hit whatever, I haven't even looked at what these phase 4 things are. If I wanted to hit one of them at like finish within an hour and they're relying on this ore, like are they going to get it done? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we're good. So now we just need to go set up our constructors. So I'm not smelting them, but they're still like a stage 1 resource. They just don't require smelting, so I think I'm still going to do them here. And where do I want them to be located? Something to keep in mind is whenever you have a setup like this, there's always an extra... Yeah, there's always an extra block in the front you should probably keep in mind. So we'll start on this block. Yeah, it's like a whole extra block. How many of these do I need? 10, I think I said 10x, right? Yeah. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will say too, this is more enjoyable to build because I have so much space. It's just like, hey, just slap everything down. I think I like going this way better. That feels too underneath it. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's wrong again. Third time's a charm. Make sure this one is right. Kind of lost track of it in the scuffle. So I started watching Carnage's Satisfactory run. I feel like I'm far enough along that that's not gonna work. I feel like I'm far enough along in my run that I probably won't catch up to him for spoilers. And he made an interesting comment about why he was more interested in Satisfactory than Factorio. He said that Satisfactory, being in 3D and having more of a world to explore and experience, felt more like an environment rather than just a puzzle. And that Factorio felt like just a puzzle. And having 100 or so hours in Satisfactory now, I can agree. It doesn't take away the greatness that is Factorio. And then if you bring Dyson's Sphere program into the mix, kind of conversation gets interesting. These I don't care about being perfect. I just need them to land somewhere in between. So then, what am I going to do? This every time? Try to cut off the right cable. Might be easier said than done. Dyson's Sphere program, also a great environment to explore. Way more dynamic than Factorio. You have a lot of fun in that game, just floating around and flying to other planets and setting up cross-planetary logistics systems. Oops. Again, Factorio is great. And is by far the most robust from like a pure logistics systems, quality of life. I mean, it's got everything. Okay, gotta do this dance. There we go. Now we just need ins and outs. Through no planning of my own, we were able to avoid that centralized thing here. These are outs. I guess kind of planning, because I have a grid system in the foundation. And that initial run is based on the first 5 tiles in this grid. Okay, so that's coming up from here. Need to merge it pretty quickly. I think I'll do something like this. How? Sure thing, pal. And I can go either way. I don't have to go this way. Do I want to build these? I'm not going to be able to. I will need to, however, come across, let's say here. And then keep it nice and tight. Something like this. So these are in, so I want splitters. No reason to make them super tight. Ooh, that is close. And these are mergers. Get these going the other way. But yeah, this game is much more enjoyable when you're dealing with plenty of space. Those little 9x5 buildings. In between, I still need 4s. And then between these, 3s are fine. Same thing over here. Okay. Just need to connect it all. Oh, these need to be 4s. It's 300. Those are fine. Those are 150 each. Alright, get to making my concrete. Then we're going to do the same thing up here. Or are we? No, we're not. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So really all we're doing is sending this output all the way down. Keep it tight. How? What has happened? I've already gotten off track here. I think dragging the belt makes the most sense. Now, what I'm going to have to remember, at least for now, that it's the MK Mark IV stuff. Yep, I was just going to say. So encased beams, whatever I'm using for belts, right now it's steel beams and encapsulated beams. I have a lot of demand for, so when I get to those, I'll have to make sure to produce plenty. Just got a notice from Reddit that somebody did a Satisfactory run where they concreted the entire planet. Wait, what else I need? I want to fill up on steel beams. Okay. Check this. Looks good. We're just waiting on fuel, which is to be expected. I'm assuming turbo fuel doesn't make the tractors go faster, it just makes it's more efficient fuel source. That's my assumption. This isn't right. Dang it. Because I need a... Or no, that's fine, that's fine. I'm splitting towards the sink, so that is right. I already knew what I was doing, but look how messy this gets. This gets messy quick. But there's a lot more room to play. Where am I going? This will be my first dimensional chest on this floor. Start with this. Dimensional depot. Mark III is fine. Then I gotta put my portrait sign up. I really wish they didn't include filler text. And then we want to select black. Okay. It's concrete. So I'm not even using this. I want? I want to do straight split to something tight. Smart splitter. Then we'll do straight is up. Oh, that's not a smart splitter. That's a programmable splitter. There we go. Straight is overflow. Right is any. Go there. Then we can go. Here we go. It should stop splitting. Well, I'm overflowing because. Yeah, I'm overflowing because I don't have fast enough belt. Probably the same problem upstairs. Is this faster than 400? I find that hard to believe. Yeah, and remember I want to include one of these add output lines. Should be 150. I don't need, I don't know, whatever. Mark 4 is fine. Certainly not going to hurt anything. There we go. I'm only putting out 150. So that's actually fine. Okay. Apparently I still have concrete to upload. Okay, we can cross that off the list. We're slowly rebuilding. Yeah, I do think these floors are going to become a lot messier than you think. Oh, those batteries are still... Oh no, we're almost full. 3,500 megawatt hours. That should ultimately be 150. Where have I gone wrong? Well, let's check the input side. I know what it is. What are these? Mark 3s. Let's go ahead and go underneath. See what we got over here. But, yep. There's your problem. Okay. That should be better. We should be seeing 300. Well, it could be higher than... No, how could... Well, it could be higher than 300 because there's a lot stored. So there's a buffer. Once that buffer gets removed, it should be good. And we want these to hit 150. That's the other thing about, you know, looking at these inputs and outputs is, you know, we're providing 450, we're getting 100. Oh, it should be 450, not 300. So 450 divided by 2 is 225, which means, yeah, those Mark IIIs are fine. Yeah, so it should be 450 over here. And we're getting 150 out. But yeah, I mean, we can just tell, looking at the input and output, that this whole like, oh, it's 15 times 2. Like, no, the bottom throughput is the absolute throughput. It's just telling you it's making 2 units at a time. Or in this case, it's making 1 unit at a time, but where were we seeing 2? Iron plates, maybe. So even though iron plates... Oh, that's totally... Oh boy. Oh, we did shut that down for a while. But yeah, since these say 2, you don't say 40 per minute. It's still 20 per minute. It's just creating 2 units at a time. Oh, we've totally shut off our... Or no, we didn't. He's cruising. Maybe he's not... No. Wait a second. What's going on here? Let's go in there. Oh, we got another issue of... Should I filter those? How is that happening? Is it old? I don't know any other way to clear these than deleting them. Which is quite unfortunate. Do I have to delete the... No. Okay. Say, as long as I don't have to delete these belts, I'm pretty happy. Okay. We will, of course, monitor the situation. I don't see how he could possibly be getting limestone in his... That must have been just old. Somehow buried in the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm only using half of it too. That's right. So I still have half this I could take off if I need to. Because I think these only need 300. But when I'm ready to split this tractor station, I can check the desired throughput. Because if I need another, you know, when I'm ready to make reinforced iron plates, those will need plates, but they won't run off that module. They'll run off their own module. which means their own smelters, their own constructors, all that jazz. These are the copper ones right there that we'll need for our wire that we pick up next time. All right, thanks for hanging.